Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest bird in the land. Welcome back to Ill Blur Matic. What's going on, legends? Thank you so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let's get right into today's new video. It's going to be a trailer reaction on pretty much Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yes, sir. We already at it now. So let's talk about this trailer and what I do like about this trailer. First off, we see the Guardians in fashion together. They're pretty much, except for Groot, Nebula, Star-Lord, Drax the Destroyer, Mantis are in uniform, you know what I'm saying, in actual Guardians of the Galaxy attire. I think that's really stylish that they had that introduced with them in this film. Also, what I really liked about this trailer is it's a bit darker from the previous Guardians of the Galaxy. Totally fine with that. I'm happy that James Gunn decided to go with a different direction for the film. I said, you know what? I'm not even mad about this. I'm like, this is cool. The other ones were more of an action adventure comedy. This one's going to be like an action adventure, you know what I'm saying, comedy, but more of a darker tone Marvel film, which is definitely a surprise. I did not expect this third film to kind of go in this direction where it's a bit of a darker toned film. I'm totally okay with that. But let's talk about the most interesting thing. We are finally getting a Rocket Raccoon origin story. Yes, we are. I was like, yo, I kept saying to myself, I'm like, man, are we ever gonna get a Rocket Raccoon origin story? And we do. We see a younger Rocket. Also, we see something that's a bit foreshadowing too, that something is going to happen to Rocket. It looks like he's going to actually die in this film. Like, there's another scene. I'm like, ugh. I don't think he's gonna make it for the ride in this third film for the entirety of it. You know, so that's the most interesting thing. Also, we see pretty much a scene where Mantis is crying. We also see Star-Lord crying. So, there is some speculation that maybe, and me watching it again, I think Star-Lord is the other person that's going to die in this film. Yeah. I think I got this overwhelming like feeling like I don't think he's going to make it to the very end of this film. Yes, so Star-Lord is a possibility too. Also, what I love in this film that we see Groot. And Star-Lord gets some action. Groot is like, you know what I'm saying, we don't see him as comical as he was. He's getting some action too. And I really like that aspect of it. We see Groot as an adult. I thought that was really cool. I was like, you know what? This could work. I really like this. Also, what I like about this film, we are introduced to Adam Warlock. He doesn't look like his comic book adaptation as much, which I'm totally okay with. We've seen this with Marvel where they changed some things with characters, you know, for the film. I like how he looks. He has some of the similar comic book of, I guess you could say, appeal to him, but they did kind of give it like a new flair to it to some degree. That's okay. I think he's going to be one of the main villains for this film. There is another villain that they show briefly, and I'm okay with that. I know they don't want to give away too much with the first trailer. You get what I'm saying? Also, what I like about this trailer is we see Gamora again. We see Gamora have a pictured. I think she's reminded that she was once a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that's the clue, the picture itself, or maybe a picture of her and Star-Lord. One of the two. We won't know that until the movie probably drops. We get to see her back. We see her quite a bit in the trailer. We see her with some other group of people. We see her with the Guardians. We see her get some action too in the film. Like, she has like an action stance, which I think is really cool. The other thing that I like about this film is pretty much we see the relationship between Drax and Star-Lord. There's still some comedy in this film. I'm kind of glad they left it like that to some degree. I'm like, you know what? Y'all can make it a darker tone, but keep some of the comedy that you had in your previous films, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and Volume 2. Totally fine with me. I said that's great that they decided to keep the comedy in there despite it being a darker tone Marvel film. Also, I like when they go to the planet and Drax just, beams his kid with the ball. Then it becomes like a dodgeball type of thing with the Guardians. I was like, oh my God, this is so funny. Like, so they go to this whole nother planet, and try to be peaceful. But instead, Drax turns it into like a dodgeball game with the Guardians. I thought that was crazy. Crazy scene, funny scene. Also, what I like about this, we're going to be introduced to pretty much Rocket's girlfriend is going to be in this film. The otter that we see in the trailer is tied to Rocket, so she may end up joining the Guardians of the Galaxy. There's a possibility that, prediction. The other thing I can say about this trailer, well thought of. I like what they did with the Guardians. Like I said, we see a bit of Gamora. We see Drax. We see Groot. I'm glad that we finally got an origin story for Rocket, which is really cool. Overall, I'm happy. I'm happy about the trailer. I am like, woo! Next year, I can't wait to see this Guardians of the Galaxy. Overall, I like the trailer. I think for it to be the third installment in the least popular Marvel comic, it's amazing that this is the first two movies were a huge success. And I can't wait to see the third movie. You tell me in the comments, guys, have you seen the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? You tell me in the comments, what did you really like about the trailer? And what are your predictions? Who do you think is going to die in this film? It don't have to be my two people that I mentioned in the video. It could be two other people. You tell me in the comments, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for liking. It is a blur living in the world, guys. Have a wonderful Monday or Tuesday where you at. And I will be back with another video. Thanks for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you so much, legend.